What's it going to take for more people to stop being distracted by Kanye West's artistic and musical genius and start actually holding this man accountable? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and this one is disturbing. Look, there's been so much against Kanye West. I'm kind of surprised there's still so much support for him after the blatant anti-Semitism and so many other disgusting things. This ultimately is going to take the cake. If this is true, I don't know how anybody can support this man after this. This is just horrifying to read, and I want to I got to talk about this carefully, guys. So I want to explain this part first, just so we can get there. So Kanye West and Milo Yiannopoulos, sorry, I don't know how to say it, allegedly hired a group of international black developers, including several under the age of 18, to help build his apps. According to the docs, the employees were primarily remote, but often communicated with the rapper's team online via platforms such as Slack and Zoom. The workers claimed they were supposed to pay them $120,000 and the app was complete as long as they agreed to work demanding hours and there were no complaints. Fast forward, they never got paid, and now they are complaining, and they are also actually suing. Now, again, I want you to focus, though, on this specific part, because to me, this is incredibly important, okay? Now, this is alleged. That's why I say if this is true, look at that. Under that range. Now, look, before we even get to why this is even more troubling than you realize, why are they there? I don't understand how he can even get away with this. They were allegedly ordered to sign a non-disclosure agreements to face termination without pay. The developers, who were minors, were allegedly required to sign volunteer agreements. And there's more degradation and stuff that comes through all this. But again, let's focus just on this specific part, because this is what I ultimately really care about. Kanye West, did you have under 14-year-olds working for you as volunteers? Like, what? How on earth is that legal? Why on earth are you allowing that to happen? What's going on? That alone is, to me, very problematic and dangerous and awful. But now imagine that one of those apps that these developers are building is, we're going to call them eggplant videos. Okay, you guys get the gist now of what's going on? So he was making a streaming site, but then he decided to make a even more extreme streaming site full of eggplant videos, okay? That these developers, these specific developers in question, allegedly had access to. What the F? How on earth is this possible? Now, again, allegations, lawsuits, I'm going to need a serious reply from him to understand what this is. Because if this is remotely true, this is criminal. And there's no coming back from this. Now, look, there are versions of this where you could say, well, he didn't know. He didn't know. He hired them to build this other app. Well, still, why are you hiring that age group to build an app, period, and not pay them, call them volunteers? That's still like against labor codes and labor laws. You should know better, Kanye. Just that alone is still criminal problematic. But then you do that, your staff does that, and then you pivot to build eggplant videos, and no one in your team's like, whoa, actually, we should be careful here because we still have those developers on staff. We can't have them build this. It seems like no one cared or was checking or doing anything if this lawsuit is true. No one was checking, no one minded, it is what it is. And if that's the case, he had that development team, that specific problematic development team, creating this adult site app. And then, Bianca is apparently sending links to this kind of content to the Slack groups or chats or whatever that this team of employees, specific problematic employees, had access to. Like, how is this not news everywhere? Now, look, yes, he called them slaves, a new lawsuit, degrading. This is all also terrible stuff, if true. I'm not trying to downplay any of it. But, oh my God, and not enough people are really hearing the main lead story in this, which is that, yes, allegedly Kanye West's employee, the firm, Yeezy, the company, I want you to see it again with your own eyes. I want you to see this again and tell me that this isn't a problem that we need to bang alarm bells on. Allegedly hired a group of international black developers, including several under the age of 14, to help build the apps. We're calling them his volunteers, is what he tried to call these people. Again, stress this. I want you to really stress this. I don't know how else to make this clearer, guys. Look, let's zoom in for full effect. Okay? These are his volunteers, okay? Volunteers building this. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. Hardcore content. Now, look, this isn't surprising to me at all, given Kanye's past. He was also allegedly requiring all his Donda Academy, the kids, the students at his school, to shave their heads, lock them in cages, ex-employee says in a lawsuit. On top of that, Kanye is known for making people extremely uncomfortable. There was the infamous Adidas meetings where he showed these eggplant videos to staffers who were like, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, what the hell? And then Kanye did this, like, this is what you're doing to me. Now, look, I like what Adidas did to Kanye, but I'm starting to feel less empathetic for this man, given this criminal behavior and things that he continues to keep doing. He's despicable. Despicable. This isn't okay. At what point do we stop allowing his musical, artistic genius, his mental health? Oh, we can't say he's crazy. He's got mental problems. Stop being hard on him. F that. You can't keep using your disabilities, your mental problems, to go commit crimes. Oh, I didn't know better because you can't have it both ways, dude. So you can be, Andy, Kanye is a musical genius. Stop it. What he said is truthful. He said a lot of truthful. I'd love to see you try to justify this one. I can't wait for all his fans to come out of the woodwork and justify him employing volunteers, giving them access to this type of content. There's no excuse. There's none. And as we were looking, as Kim was showing me, in California specifically, you don't have to actually have hand touch for serious laws to be broken. So this is a massive thing that's being alleged. And if true, and if these volunteers had access to such material, oh, F you, dude. F you all the way to jail. I got no time for it. I got no time for it. Enough already with your shenanigans, dude. And I'm not going to let this just be silenced because we can't talk about it. We got to talk about this kind of stuff. This is horrifying. And the whole thing's just awful, but everything else, nothing surprises him anymore with the things he says because he can get away with anything and no one cares. So there's even worse if we get this lawsuit. Maybe we'll go through more of this, but I wanted to focus specifically on that because, yeah, based on the allegations here, if this isn't true, Kanye, you better be forcefully fighting against this and proving otherwise, because this is horrifying. This is criminal. This is not okay. There's no comeback from this one, my man. So you got a lot of explaining to do, and I look forward to it. If you want to hear that update and more, make sure you hit subscribe. Hit the button of the bell for alerts so you get notified. Join our notification squad by clicking all. When you get them, hit that thumbs up and leave your comments. Help us get the word on Popcorn Planet. Stay tuned for more. And am I crazy? Does this bother you like me? Tell me down below. Thank you guys so much for watching.